Since the dawn of time, humans have always questioned their existence. Initially, we would go around answering it in a spiritual way, that we were made by a higher being, and that we had come to earth with his purpose, that we were made by God. However, soon humans took to the mind and delved into this little known thing called logic, reasoning, and science. With that, we came to conclude that life has no meaning, but we soon realized that because we have true free will over what we can do and who we are, we can make our own destinies. It is this philosophy that McCarthy explores and conveys through his novel, The Road, to us. So put on your seatbelt in our 1998 Toyota Corolla as I drive us right off the road and into the throes of madness. You see, The Road discusses the journey of a father and his son to the coast in a post-apocalyptic world due to the belief that everything will get better at the coast. It is through this plot that McCarthy exploits his world to show the inherent meaninglessness of life, since they are, after all, stuck in a world that has gone to the dogs. Now, the book constantly alludes to the fact that though death is waiting around the corner for everyone, we need to keep moving forward through his use of dialogue and tone. Furthermore, the book shows how, as two people march to the coast, that time is scarce, and due to such, everyone can achieve something through the use of syntax and diction. Our friend Mr. McCarthy expresses that because death is inevitable, we need to keep moving forward even in the face of the beautiful Grim Reaper. Dialogue is the main way McCarthy expresses this notion, doing this through quick conversations. When the son asks his dad, "And then what? You fall over dead?" After they had run out of food, it conveys to us readers that there are things that will send them to St. Peter's Gate. And when McCarthy continues with "put it in your mouth and do it quick," through the perspective of the father teaching his son, it educates me and you that the two would kill themselves if anything came to hinder their odyssey. But it is this use of dialogue in the word that our existentialist buddy shows that these characters are not afraid to die. It is because they know that death awaits them at every corner, and so have no reason to fear death. After all, either way, they will die. Furthermore, this lesser existentialist old buddy showed that these characters keep moving towards the coast because they have the hope that things will get better, which is done through the use of tone. McCarthy uses an apathetic yet optimistic tone to state though death is inevitable, people need to keep moving forward in life. He uses this technique at the start of the book when the child tells his father that whether they're going to die, and the father responds with no, they will not die because they're going south and they'll be warm. As you can tell, this tone is used by McCarthy to tell us that these characters have accepted death, but they also have the hope that things could get better at the coast. Thus, through McCarthy's use of tone, he educates his readers that even though they will die, how gruesome, we should keep moving forward. McCarthy explores how we need to make meaning out of life through the little time we have, which is done through syntax and diction. McCormick uses syntax a lot throughout the book, in the sense that a lot of the punctuation doesn't follow the normal principles of grammar. This is exemplified with the character Eli says, "People are always getting ready for tomorrow. I didn't believe in that. Tomorrow wasn't getting ready for them. Didn't even know they were there." Here, in this excerpt, it can be easily deduced that McCarthy is talking about how people in his world always expected there to be another day, that time was not scarce, and so would get ready, for the future, before the apocalypse. Furthermore, we can see that the punctuation is not properly used, as it looks like the writing is being rushed, which is used to show that time to talk and waste energy is just limited for the people in McCarthy's world. Through this usage of punctuation, it tells us that the people of this world need to use their time as efficiently as possible, as time is always limited. Furthermore, the man says, "When the time comes, there will be no time, so hold him in your arms and kiss him." McCarthy uses diction to show that though the world is running out of time, the father and the son keep moving towards the coast in belief that even in the little time they have left, something will give their journey meaning. This in turn teaches the reader that, hey, maybe we should also hold on to the hope that what we do, no matter how meaningless it seems, has some meaning to it in the long term. Thus, McCarthy is able to convey to the audience that because time is so scarce for us, we should try and make something meaningful out of it through the use of syntax and diction. And so we come to the conclusion. Throughout this book, McCarthy conveys how we need to keep moving forward in the face of death through dialogue and tone. He also conveys how we need to make meaning out of life because of the little time we all have through syntax and tone.
Bye.